What is a stream without tech issues?
But if you're expecting a relaxing day,
You're in the wrong
you gotta
place.
plan those ahead of time.
Yeah, you have to plan those ahead of time and at HR if it's a schedule, allowance schedule. No.
No one is.
No one is. You're talking to a fucking medieval gunsmith motherfucking floating ahead in the corner. I don't know what the fuck you mean.
You're
Hard.
talking to a...
Disembodied voice of a... Because
I don't think you do.
Because you motherfucker, you better use a maroon.
God.
I think I have an image of maroon. Hang on, I'll see if I have an image of maroon. Will
Oh,
it probably
no.
be pixelated to hell? Fuck yeah. Uno momento. No, he's not allowed. Because fuck him, that's not...
I mean, I did just send him a gag.
He did.
gag
He did just send me a fucking Wakanda Knuckles fucking gift. A fucking game over Steam. What's that? Cause it's my birthday in like half an hour to an hour. I don't have an image of maroon in this fucking.
Wow.
I don't have an image of maroon in the face thing. Quality stream. Quality stream. Let's go. Quality streaming hours.
Let me just quickly do something. Open with paint.
Hi. Oh my god, it's Detroit. Holy shit. Oh, he's deafened.
Tara, I don't think your mic is coming through stream.
Oh, thank you for telling. You have. No one's been able to hear the pop 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 pop
Well,
pop.
I've heard guardsmen doing it. I saw like your mouth moving. I saw your mouth moving. And I went, I wonder if you're Kira doing it. I was gonna hop in here anyways. So.
Streaming hours. Let's go.
There you go.
I am the streamer now.
Yeah, guardsmen's. You know,
Pop 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 pop
little
pop
headlights up in the
pop
corner.
pop pop pop.
What? Say again?
Your little head's lighting up in the
Yeah.
corner. You
Yeah.
must be the streamer. Your
Yeah,
little-
I literally said that on the other stream, just before you just before they had tech issues, I literally went, I am the only face on here. Clearly, I am the streamer.
It's like when the streamer leaves their friends that are on the stream for
Yeah,
a second,
exactly.
like when they're like hanging out or something. They're the streamer now. It's their
Yeah.
stream.
Then immediately gets them cancelled.
Oh, there's nothing worse than the streamer going to do something and the friends being in charge and the view count going up when it's only the friends.
Okay.
I feel that, like, you guys are really funny, and I'm like, God, please don't be like you guys more than me.
I'm gonna replace you on your own channel, fuck. That's all you're gonna do.
What are the dimensions?
It can be in whatever dimensions you want.
Just give them the head.
Just make sure it's not the kinetic blast dimension or something.
Okay, so it's
Give them the head.
transparent, got it.
Fuck, I've been idle too long on the Minecraft server. Shit posting. Fuck.
Pop pop.
We'll
Ba, ba, ba,
How long
ba,
do they,
ba,
like,
ba,
fight
ba,
for
ba,
this, right?
ba,
So how
ba,
long did
ba,
everyone
ba.
just give me start going,
I don't know. I just opened the stream and was getting some boxes down because I have now accumulated 4 packages that I haven't opened yet. Or no, that's 3.
Yo, unboxing stream, let's go.
I know exactly what's in all 3 of them. Is the thing. It's not like it's anything interesting. One of them's a Final Fantasy XIV lore book. One of them's the Kingdom Hearts 3 lore book, and one of them.
Do I have a reactor for Detroit? Technically, because you actually have a bust for your thing.
Yeah. Do you have the art? Do you want the art?
Well, I would have to make it a transparent PNG. I don't know how some artists, because I know some artists would dislike that.
Yeah.
But they'll never find out.
Luca made it for me.
I know. They don't like me.
Yeah.
Who would ever dislike you, kid?
That's a very silly question. I am a very abrasive person. You either get
No.
along or you don't.
There are reasons to dislike every person in the world. That's today's pessimistic take. Everyone's got something.
Today with Detroit's opinions.
Alright,
We're having a lot of average streamer moments today, aren't we? We want some tech issues, might not being on to politics.
Yeah, I guess Detroit, you can just say me a thing. I can quickly turn into NPG without much problem.
Yeah, I don't know how to. Where is that? I still got. Oh man, I got DMs I gotta respond to. I hate work.
Just don't.
I gotta.
Are you sure?
I should. It's okay. Is the better thing. It's an easy, just like someone asking availability for a thing.
Just say no.
Just say no.
Yeah, just say no.
Well, no, it's an important thing.
Yeah, but just say no.
It's something that has to get done anyways.
Thank you.
That reminds me, I need to. I'm like doing like. I'm gonna get a little bit of work done in like the next 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna go back to playing it out.
Okay.
How's D&D going? How's your prep?
It's going. The first little bit has been a bit.
In the first half, they weren't even there.
Holy shit,
They
Vikos!
decided
This
not
is
to,
such a small section of you. You are
Did
gone.
he do me? Did he
Yes.
do me? Yeah, let's go.
I know what. I'm just gonna fucking take fucking. You know what? When I'm going into VR chat tonight. I'm gonna fucking take motherfucking transparent pictures of you.
No, never.
Did he? Were you asking for like pictures?
Well, no, yeah.
Some of the worst pictures.
Well, look at Gosman. Gosman is literally just a floating head.
I may or may not did mine in paint.
Exactly.
Oh, I've seen plenty of guardsmen's
No.
photo editing skills.
Listen here.
Put it nicely. I've seen enough of that.
What does that mean? No. Also,
It's cute.
the fuck? No. I also realized something, Detroit. Me, you, and Blurg all joined the fan RP on the same day.
Oh yeah, we were looking back at that stuff.
Yeah, I was
I
like,
mean, we joined
Weird.
the server on the same day. Yes.
yeah. I was like, what? I don't even remember joining.
I'm only a few days away from
Oh, jeez, you're a bit.
Oh my God, Vikos,
Oh, look
let's
at how
fucking go.
crusty that is.
Look how crusty.
Oh, jeez. Like I said, Vikos has also a bit funny. Why do you both have the same level of editing skills?
Listen, we're not trained in it, Hamasaru, okay?
Alright, next up is Detroit with his wonderful drawn
Literally
concept
going
art
from a
bus.
screenshot VRC from a personal mirror to crusty ass elf to well done art.
Okay, Photoshop CS2 from 2002. Don't fail me now.
Just use Photopia. It's faster.
No. I don't know how.
It's a web browser reverse engineered version of Photoshop.
Vico, keep
You-
looking at the dinosaur.
You think I know how to do that?
It's what do you mean do what? Photoshop or go to a link that is literally just the website functions the same as Photoshop for free.
Listen, stop being smart. Shut up.
When Photopia came out, I just went, wait, hold on. Now I don't have to care about piracy. I mean, getting my lending links for Photoshop for home use because I don't have enough serious use of Photoshop that I need it to be a dedicated program.
Lamau.
Video editing, ugh. Hate
Oh
it.
my god, look, it's Renegade's alternative cousin that's left the game.
Look at D&D stream so far. You tried to set up fucking ASPNG for everyone.
Yes.
Hey, look at that professionally done art. Anyway,
It's like a sketch. It's like a crazy good sketch.
hey Vicos,
What?
I'm
Wait,
gone.
what the
I'm in your
hell?
roof. I'm in your roof. I'm in your walls. I'm
Listen,
in your
one
walls,
day
I'm in your
I'll
walls.
stop. One day I'll stop being scared of drawing, and I will get good at the art again. I was
I'm
good
in
at.
your walls, I'm in your walls.
Liz, for a 10-year-old, I was good at drawing, and then school beat me, and I went fine.
Yeah, I was also good at drawing, but I kind of stopped.
I
Yeah.
discovered a new Discord feature that's in beta that I have access to, but it doesn't actually let me interface with it, and it's driving me crazy.
What is it?
I'm in your walls. I'm in your walls. I'm in
I
your
don't know
walls.
if it shows up for you, but like it's like when you click on someone's name on a server and it shows up that like mini profile. Mine has a custom background color, and I have like a little beta thing. I can.
Ah.
I found
Okay.
a new feature. Profile colors aren't available to everyone else yet, but I can't change my profile color.
Oh wait,
So it's
Mountain
just this
Troll
white.
is done. I don't actually intend to use them ever, but I made them in World 20, so I figured I might as well port that thing over like everything else.
Mm-hmm. Ah, yes, the fun process of porting from one virtual tabletop to another.
I am almost done Humanoid. You know what's fucking horrifying? Undead is bigger.
Undead can get pretty big because you can make a lot of. There's a lot of undead.
Yeah, let me go into skeletons.
There better be at
Acid
least-
skeleton, armored ogre skeleton, black skeleton, bloody skeleton, burning skeleton, exploding skeleton, four-armed mudra, gold-clad burning skeleton, gold skeleton, black skeleton, mythic, skeletal champion archer, skeletal minotaur champion, skeleton, skeleton archer, skeleton mage, skeleton troll, acid greater skeleton champion mage, skeletal champion mage, acid greater skeletal champion swordsman,
About here,
Fucking
burning greater skeletal champion,
what about this skeleton and no mic?
burning greater skeletal
Anyways.
champion cleric,
God damn it, Detroit.
burning greater skeletal champion mage. There's so many. The fucking names are so big I can't properly. Okay, here we go. I got them faster. Burning greater skeletal champion mythic, electric greater skeletal champion mage, frost greater skeletal champion mage, greater skeletal champion mythic, greater skeletal champion archer, greater skeletal champion berserker, greater skeleton champion berserker mythic, greater skeletal champion cleric, greater skeletal champion halberdier, greater skeletal champion mage, greater skeletal champion mage mythic, greater skeletal minotaur champion mythic, greater skeletal champion spearman, greater skeleton champion swordsman mythic.
Nice. This is gonna sound a little bit out of context. Vicos, may I show you how we're living in your walls?
What?
Me, Kiwi, spent about half an hour to an hour making a small man tunnel to Vicos' house on the other side of a pond. which only we can fit down.
Why?
We have made, and I dubbed it Ratman Tunnels.
1 second.
I'm on the other side now.
Am I done with work stuff?
That's that for right now. Where are you at?
Do you see me?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm streaming it. Yeah, okay.
Ba,
Cool.
ba, 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 ba.
You won't be able to come down here because, you know.
Have I actually done Paladin? I don't think I have. I think I have to
Say what
fix
now?
that.
How the fuck? Anyway,
Oh boy, Paladin.
come with me.
Yeah, I have to completely fix Paladin. Cool, awesome.
Come down here.
God.
Welcome to the Ratman Tunnel. Fun fact, we're on your roof as well.
Yeah, kind of figured that.
And over here. Welcome to your cave.
I feel like I really feel like I've done this.
Oh.
How many of those fucking things did you
I
use?
I think I might have just forgotten to add in spells. Let me do that. That's not a
I
good
get
thing
10
to
of these
forget.
at start.
What do you-
I've only used 2.
Yo, that's crazy.
Hey, Vicos.
Wait, there's an update. Oh, for a second.
Crazy. Anyway,
Oh, that reminds me. So,
Yep.
Detroit, how are you liking your new cat eyes?
They're great. It's just another excuse to not go outside during the day. And it fits my I do just fall asleep anywhere personality. I might as well be a
You like my
cat boy in
dinosaur?
some aspects.
the dinosaur I told you about 5
First
minutes
off.
ago.
Yeah, I've tamed and put armor.
Listen. The
that
first
one.
problem with you being a cat boy is it means I am legally obligated to pet you, and that can't stand.
Hang on, sorry, I zoned out talking about dinosaurs. Huh? Why are you cat boy now, Detroit?
There's a Twitter conversation about cat eyes.
Uh-huh.
To be fair, actually, like the real like good taste is like fox boys. Not necessarily like
Kitsune?
yokai fox boys, but like just fox. Like I mean, you can go either way. Like yokai styled fox boys are cool, but
Mhm.
also
Mhm.
like just like general fox boys are pretty fucking
Who was that?
Listen,
Who's the
listen,
have a look at it.
listen, as long as they obey me, they can be whatever creature they wish to be.
Check Slayon's Twitter because that's probably the easiest way.
Ba,
'Cause
ba, ba, ba.
a tweet they made about wanting cat eyes.
And the reason they gave for it was because their eyes would increase or shrink depending on whether they like something. And I had like the only thing I could go with. You do know that's how human eyes work.
You had to actually them. Yes, you had to. You had to explain to them, which I'm pretty sure they know, but it's not the same, and you know it.
It's as the same enough.
Yeah, it is similar. Where are these?
Uh,
Oh, cat eyes, so my pupils could grow whenever I got dinosaur.
I gotta get these raids done today so that I can go do the fun stuff.
Such as?
I don't know. It's either I'm gonna play more ARAM or I'm gonna go and do. They put like an Animal Crossing thing in Final Fantasy that I haven't touched yet.
What?
Did they?
Yes, it's endgame content though. So,
Damn.
well, you have to be at the current endgame to unlock it. That is.
Imagine playing Final Fantasy.
Let's start.
I appear to have done that already, I guess.
Oh, Island Sanctuary. It seems neat, but like most MMO players, 14 players are sickos. And will hyper optimize stuff.
Yeah.
So there's like within this we're at a week for this content, and there's just 20 different spreadsheets that people have made for like doing stuff. Like,
You-
constantly.
You do know
I
you're
love
supposed to sell me on the game, right?
No, I'm not. I don't need to sell people on my own sick addictions. I will just be subscribed to multiple MMOs
Oh, Detroit.
and live with that.
You want
What's
to know
up?
something funny? Yesterday I went over to my parents' house, and I see my dad still playing Final Fantasy 11.
Yeah, it still gets updates. They just had a biggish one recently, I think.
Yeah. And he was just playing it, and I was like, oh,
Yeah,
wow,
I
that's
still
cool.
Yeah, I definitely do
I
this.
still play EverQuest and EverQuest 2 every once in a while. I have multiple active MMO subs. It's really bad.
I wonder what
Well,
money you get if you stop
so-
spending money on
So,
them.
well, the thing about MMOs is they survive as long as they don't reach the point of you don't know what you want, we know what you want, and you want this thing that's less fun and is nerfed, and we are willing to. Beatings will continue until morale improves, which is what's happened with Path of Exile, and that's really unfortunate because there's literally no competition. They can just continue the beatings until morale improves.
Holy shit. I'm not lacking behind on the stream as much anymore on my end. Let's go. I can actually catch up and I'm watching the stream
9
in the
times.
corner. Oh my god.
9 times 5 is 45.
45.
45.
Maroon Orby has the face paint.
Yeah, I'm getting roasted.
You just got fucking called a clown.
Roast these nuts.
No. Nicholas, don't worry, I'll do it for you.
I don't know if the volume for you guys are good or if it's too low and I need to raise you up, but you have the all have the ability to get really loud if you wanted to, so I don't want to do that either.
Yeah.
Yes, I do
It's
have the ability
midnight
to
for
yell. It's midnight for you. It's 6:48 for me.
Why would
Yeah,
I scream?
48.
Well, you'd scream, I'd scream,
scream.
we would all
Yeah,
scream
you
for I
scream.
scream.
Why scream? Yeah, no, we both went there.
Man, this boss, it's hard.
It's harder back.
I mean, I am. I'm a tank, though. I'm supposed to be getting hit.
Because
Ooh, someone's trying to fight a warden.
Maroon looks super smug. I can see it, he kind of has the smug look.
Wait.
Ba, ba, ba.
This is my smug corner. Those who are in the corner will be smug.
Fuck off. How was your first?
But see, you're in the other corner.
Were you here for Big Guardsman?
Oh god.
No.
You just
Yeah.
make him big.
What I did was I made him really really small, but whenever he talked, he got really really big.
Yeah.
And he was just on a random part of the screen, but it was hard to
I'm
tell he
Jim
was there.
And he does look smug, though.
I do quite enjoy the fact you've just got default human 1, default human 2 in a mask, elf, demon.
Oh, sorry, I'm the only one with good character design.
Hey, listen here, shut the fuck.
I say that I say that actually really liking Detroit's character.
It's not dissing our
And-
characters,
and-
I'm just finding
look,
it funny.
We could discardsman, though, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
we
I'm
could- yeah.
default human Final Fantasy Hard Steel or some shit.
Listen,
It's
eventually,
a Trades of Cold Steel unit.
eventually you'll have a custom design that's not just
Listen,
Final
the
Fantasy
next
7
model's
unit.
Just 40k.
Not a
Okay.
final. It's a Trails of Cold Steel.
Wait, look, do you think I play obscure JRPGs? I only played Digimon.
Digimon's not obscure. I only play what was at one point in time the second most popular like theme from Japan and the United States.
Nikos, I just had
What?
a creeper deflect a arrow back at me and stare at me.
Run.
Cause the server
I just
seems
shit
so
my
bad,
pants.
my arrows
He's
are
here.
falling
Thank you
at
for the
me.
follow,
Chaos.
Akuoji.
Yeah, everyone's. I think.
I'm not
everyone's
pronouncing
looking
that
at me.
name, but hi person.
Wow.
Yes, there's a little respect at this point. I can't pronounce anything if it's not very simple.
Oh.
In fairness, you
I'm
could.
English. I can't do it.
In fairness, you could barely fucking say my name.
Listen. Don't call me out like this.
I think that's the point, is a call out.
No. Listen, what have I ever done?
What is this? 7.
What? Because
Do
do
you-
not speak up.
Do you want an answer to that, Guardsman?
No.
all three of us could fucking lay down the thunder.
Silver, help.
Silver's not
Silver's
gonna
not
help
here
you.
to save you.
Fuck.
Okay, what other feat would a paladin want to smash face?
Their shoes. Take their shoes off and beat them with lead
Let's
chocolate.
see.
That's.
Let's see. Derek has got
Paladin
his
of the Hispanic mother.
messages. What are some good?
Hispanic mother is a new fucking paladin, just fully armored and plate mail, holy symbols. It's just the chocolate.
Don't cut it. Legacy.
Can't help you because they're the same. Just alright. Well then, thank you for watching, Aku. Alright.
What you mean? Silver, how could you?
I never know what to give paladin feat wise because they never need anything because they're a paladin.
They're paladins, yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what the fuck you
Oh
mean by
boy.
anything you say in the D&D stream. I'm sat here like, I understand.
Oh, if you want me to actually talk actual like beyond your comprehension, I can. I can. You want? I can do
was
that.
staring at the D&D monster manual, which I have an online scan of.
I can go grab my Pathfinder books. I actually don't have a lot of Pathfinder books, unfortunately.
I have the guide to dungeoneering, which has like a
What was
really nice
exactly
pop-out map.
Jesus Christ, Vicos, I just saw you hit the fucking barrels at Mach 3. Is there something you want there, huh?
It was one higher, because I'm making the stone cooker.
Why? Wait, why? This is so stupid. Sorry, I'm trying to have chat so I can also see chat, so I don't have to keep cutting out. But every time I try that, for some reason, it isn't on the same. It doesn't work the same way as the screen itself. I have to tap out to see the said pop-up window, which is the most stupid thing.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to fight people, aren't I? Nope, never mind.
I feel context, but okay.
Oh, what, fight people?
Yeah.
Always
I-
fight people.
Just randomly saying, I feel like I need to fight people, but
Yeah, not you. This is me talking to myself as I'm rolling on loot after a fight. And trying to roll in a way that makes it so that other people take things that I don't want so I can get the thing I want. Because you only get one piece of gear from each of these fights.
the one piece.
The One Piece is real.
One piece. So you can't say that. That's a death flag.
And
I'm in hell. I'm already dead.
That's like a double death
I'm
flag.
I'm English. I'm already in hell.
That's true. That's super
That's
hell.
true.
It's second layer of hell. It stabs capital of the world, of hell.
Right. 1 down, 3 to go.
Yo, I can't wait to be. Yo, One Piece is real. Jumps.
I need to catch up on
I
that.
only know about that meme. I have not seen the meme at all. But Kiwi and a bunch of other of my friends in a different server, like Grand Blue server, have all been fucking talking about it. And I'm like, how is this meme real if I haven't seen it? What?
Which one? The One Piece is real
The
meme,
One Piece.
or the other aspect of those images of Ace and Whitebeard and such?
A mix of all of that.
Because the brother check-in is timeless.
I'm gonna be honest. I've stopped watching One Piece for my.
Why would you ever watch? Okay, I mean I shouldn't
For
say that.
mental
'Cause I've
health
also...
reasons.
So as someone who has watched all of One Piece, or at least all of One Piece that was in English, and then immediately switched to just reading the entirety of the manga, you're missing out. But also don't do it. It takes so long.
I watched up to Thriller Bark and then did the thing that I knew I would enjoy more, which was started reading it instead.
But no, but for the bark and look, you should at least watch all of the time skip and then read it.
No, because I had both been told as well as what I looked at that in terms of manga to the pacing starts getting really bad after Anislavi Water 7 from what
Yeah.
I've heard, and that seems pretty accurate, and I ain't got time for that.
Yeah,
Well, you don't have time for anything. You're a fucking.
I'll probably check out One Piece when One Piece is done when One Piece is done.
Yo, One Piece is real.
I do hear generally good things about One Piece.
I will say my main problem with post time skip is, man, the art style shift is so vicious.
Looked at females.
Well, I mean, that's a general. Well, I think at the very least Oda is willing to draw non-attractive females, but he's also very much the same in how he draws male characters to some
Yeah,
degree. Is that they're either built like a fucking tank these days, or
Have you seen Zoro's neck half the time?
no, because it's not real.
Unlike the One Piece.
You know what's
The
really
One Piece.
You know what's really fucking cool? That all the Garma people are just fucking Sentai Kamen Rider references.
And apparently they have an actual show that Sanji was
Yep.
supposed to be a part of.
Yeah, I know, it's great. Dude, when he fucking henshined, it was like the shit.
I don't think we could get any more like outcast nerd talk. We went from D&D to fucking anime.
Well, we're talking about One Piece, which is like arguably one of the most popular anime adjacent
Like,
properties.
Sorry, my point stands.
It really doesn't.
And D&D has never been more popular.
I can't wait for that movie.
See, but claiming that the things we're talking about is not popular is pretending to be a hipster.
Do you want me to talk about unpopular things? We can talk about unpopular things.
No, we're not here to talk about Sentai.
Oh.
I mean, Sentai still has like a relatively strong mindshare just by result of Power Rangers.
I love
I'm not gonna-
his immediate reaction. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna go and say, oh, it's like mainstream,
Yeah.
but like,
I just watched Attack on Titan. I enjoyed one part, and I was just watching people getting eat. Just seeing the Titans bite down on people. I'm gonna be honest. I've never enjoyed fucking Attack on Titan. It's just that person got snapped in 3.
this music's so fucking good.
What song you listen to?
The raid music for the new raids in 14.
Yes, I need to whip those songs.
I see.
Oh,
I'll go-
new Final Fantasy 14 raid. Can't wait to get the album and not play the game.
Yo, I can't hear shit because Doom just kicked in. Hang on.
Wish there was a timer.
I cannot hear shit. Ooh, why are you doing so loud?
Chaos boys in eternity. Welcome to the abyss.
Oh, I know about those.
Vicos, have you? They have clowned you,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I did that.
and they've said, "Oh, you did," and then there's Claroon, and I'm like,
Claroon? Oh,
Yeah,
no.
that was,
listen.
That clowning stuff got out of control. Watching that happen and
I
onto
actively
the
watched it
lines.
Yeah.
Listen. It peaked when Java renamed themselves to Classy, and I went, Java, you understand you're very close to a super costed name, and they went, haha, and then they changed their name to Clussy, and I was like, ah.
They just went mask off on the big guy.
Yeah, and I said, you know what? I too choose violence, and I said, you know, I didn't think today I would be thinking about femme clown Cassie, and Java just fucking took infinite damage and backed down.
I'm gonna be honest. I sat there watching it happen, and I was like, I think what we were talking about, we were talking about Jensen entering his Joker arc.
Yeah, I was
day.
there.
I was like, oh, Jensen's gonna enter his Joker arc. Out of nowhere.
I don't understand what these tells are supposed to.
Genuinely, I look away for a day, I come back, literally everybody's a clown. I'm like, no, fuck it, why not?
Yeah, I'm glad I wasn't there. I mean, clowns are cool also, but
Real clown activities. I was very tempted to change my profile picture to an image of like Augustine and go, I don't need to put on makeup.
I don't need to put up.
Because I have a image of his face somewhere, I know that. I need to update. Because do you remember my pain?
In the end, it is all how the universe is broken. Lost the scores. You're back on every your love for it is
literally just
gone in a second. Ultimate destruction. God saw warring. No never-ending, endless chaos or in eternity. Welcome to the end, to the abyss. Enforcement and force you be. Alpha, Omega, the end we shall see. Gone in a second.
No, not Mr. Waffles.
God saw warring. Cause on a second, ultimate destruction, eyes are going, no never ending, endless chaos, for in eternity, welcome to the end, to the abyss. I like that song, that's all.
Really? I can't tell.
do you now?
Listen, Feral Chaos is like, yeah. Listen, I'm a Garland simp. You have to understand that Feral Chaos is like, yeah.
I totally know what you're talking about. Yeah.
No, you don't. Don't front.
Yeah, no.
I rolled a 6!
Okay.
This is the worst day ever. I've been had to do this fight again. God damn it. It just means I have to spend more time doing. I didn't even get a commendation. Or at least these fights are instant queues. How long was that? Was that like 8 minutes? What's my punch?
I still don't know the fucking lyrics for Stains of Time.
Ow. No, please. My eardrums.
Ow, it's awful
I now have
until
definitely
the
planned
time
this
is
play.
here. my dreams have disappeared.
Because
Sorry, this is what happens when when there's a content shot on my channel. I just start singing.
fair enough. I require your
That's like
bones.
normal
Hand them over.
VTuber behavior.
No, it's...
What do you
No, I...
Your,
No.
hand me your skeletal structure. I need it.
Oh.
Oh, you
I
need
need
those.
bones. Do you have any bones on you?
Yes. Give me a minute.
The fact that Divine Bond is just an actual picture of a horse is kind of funny to me. I feel like I should probably change that, actually.
It's accurate.
What's accurate, sorry?
Divine Bond being a horse. Why did
Yes, but it's a super realistic horse picture.
hyper realistic horse? Yeah.
Hyper-realistic horse can't hurt you. Hyper-realistic horse.
This is annoying. I keep getting groups that don't have any melee.
Sound
And
like
we have
issue?
we have 3 red mages.
Sound like an issue, not an issue.
It's kind of an issue.
Because, hello.
What?
I've come here to mug you. I require your skeletal structure.
Where are you?
I'm inside your base. I'm like, oh my god, a lens flare.
Yeah.
What?
Because go back up there. Stand at like the top of the staircase. Hang on, let me share my screen so you can see what I'm seeing.
Fighting the other tank for aggro.
I've got shaders on, so all I see is oh.
God. Is that because it's it's bouncing off my armor?
No, it's just the angle. The sun's
Damn.
right there. Why look, there you are. That's the Devil
Nice.
May Cry music. No, it's just the angle of the sun. That's all. my
Good,
God.
Dedic.
Cheers. Why do you know? Because why is it? Oh my god, Vickles, look at my screen again. Like fuck. Oh.
You gotta take a screenshot. You know which button to do screenshots, correct?
No.
F2.
Alt
Thank
F4.
Alt F4, Alt F4. Thank you, Vickles. Okay.
Weird trick. Revive yourself in any video game. Open up the cheats menu. Just press Alt F4.
I forget what I was playing. I think it was another Minecraft server.
It was this one.
Yeah, it was this server. For some reason, everyone just kept bullying one kid. Kept trying to figure out how he opened up his skill thing. Just kept telling him to hit Alt F4 and he kept doing it.
Alt FU.
I mean, if you're that gullible, you kind of deserve it.
Yeah, you deserve
Not
it.
everyone knows what Alt F4 does.
Listen, some people are the big dummy.
I mean, at least they didn't tell him to delete Systems 32.
No. At least, yeah.
Y'all can't see it. I'm doing picture stuff on my Photoshop, which I don't like showing because I don't like showing me splice or fuck with images because I know some artists who will go out of their way to manifest in your house and gun you down, and that scares me.
Well, manifest in your house.
What if I
and gun you
wanted
down.
that? I'm sorry. What is that? Did that person name
What?
a chest plate boob holder 2.0?
Wouldn't you?
Yeah.
That chest
It has
like,
plus 10 armor, 3 toughness, and 1 knockback resistance.
Why did I do that?
honestly, I was expecting boulder holder. So
Boulder holder.
over the shoulder boulder holder.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not. Thank you for being able to tell.
Gosman hasn't been okay in 30 years.
I've not been mentally okay since I came out the womb.
Yeah, the miracle of birth kind of scarred him for life.
It'd be
As soon
like
as I
that.
came out the womb, I figured out I was British.
Snowy Town? What do you... No? Well... Quiet, Apex.
Is
What's
Apex
Apex saying now?
They give him compliments.
I like my staircase.
Because you spent 20 minutes building a staircase.
So,
Also,
What?
who in their twisted dark mind left a single oak log up here? I'm blaming Kiwi.
Why?
probably Kiwi.
No, they've got a point. Probably, I don't know.
Because that's the person I saw over here was Kiwi.
Ooh, I parried.
Yes, it is all left.
Whoa, that gave 2 vulns?
Let the evolve into Pillbug. We are the Pillbug. The collective hive mind. My theory for ND is that the Pillbugs are just truly Titan. Not all just one collective AI hive mind.
You fool, don't expose them like that. They'll kill us all.
What are they gonna do?
Manifest in in Dexter's house.
Joke's on you! I forgot he has a house, never mind. How long did I go without a house? I think nearly 2 seasons?
I don't know. Do you ever go? Do you start your sessions in your residence?
No. I end some. Keyword. Other times he still walks to the office.
So, hey, Detroit.
Hello.
If you were to take a guess as to when we might be getting close to the next season, when would it be?
I would say we are probably a month-ish out.
Ayo,
That
ayo.
is a guess.
Official statement, official
There
statement.
should be some sort of communication this weekend with the players. So that's when you'll expect, and any sort of official announcement will be this coming weekend. After
Thanks,
our
bud.
Saturday GM meeting or staff meeting, we'll have a couple announcements in regards to season 3. We're just about done with everything that needs to be done with the player's handbook for season 3.
Yo.
one of the few things is we figured out the system. I just have to finish writing it to fit in the player's handbook, and then there's like a couple other like minor knickknacks. Last weekend we went through the player's handbook cover to cover to see if there was anything we still needed to do. So we had a 6-hour meeting on Saturday last week.
You lot are mad.
But it had to get done. Because you have to go through it cover by cover and be like, okay, does the way that this is worded have to change because of how, you know, season 3 maps work, or, you know, lore changes to make it, you know, more clear. I did not get loot again, so I have to do that fight again.
That really just doesn't like you, does it?
Yeah. Well, this fight only has one, so the way to start talking about crazy person stuff. So the way that raid loot works, normal raid loot. I'm not gonna get into to hardcore savage raid loot, but each fight there are 4 fights in a tier. Each fight you can get 1 piece from.
The 1 piece of you.
But the piece isn't like.
Thank you for the wait, Pyro
a piece
Saver.
isn't a piece
Thank
of
you.
gear. It is a like component for a gear. So
I just have to read real quick, so I didn't.
for example, they're like tokens basically.
But yeah, thank you. So
for example, right now I want the chest piece from this set.
I need to get a raiding sound.
So the chest piece, you need 4 of the chest tokens, and some fights drop 2 chest tokens, which means 2 people can win it, and some drop 1, like this fight.
So what I'm hearing is, the game doesn't like.
And the chest pieces all look really cool. This tier is also the problem.
Ah, I see.
I can show what the full set looks like. I got the helmet last week, and I got boots last week because those only require 2 pieces, which means you can get.
Prep's going well.
Yeah, prep. Prep's going so well that I'm talking about Final Fantasy 14 mechanics.
And I'm just letting it happen, Smile.
Yeah. I can talk about other MMO mechanics. You want to talk about RuneScape and tell EverQuest?
Please don't talk about RuneScape.
Why not?
Detroit.
Listen, I had to put up with Newt talking vividly about RuneScape every day for like 10 years.
Why has it got to be vivid?
Because they really liked talking about how they were playing RuneScape.
I am also playing RuneScape.
Why are you?
What are you building over there?
Yes, it scares me.
What, playing RuneScape scares you? Understandable. I'm not even good at RuneScape.
They're good at me.
People who play RuneScape also scare me.
You think
I'm not wrong. Listen.
No
when
mind
someone
games.
goes, I'm going to play RuneScape and like max out my stats and like do some of the hardest content in the game, but I'm gonna do it by locking my character in the worst zone in the game, and I can't use the bank. There's those people.
That's something wrong with them?
No, it's commendable to some degree, but yeah.
That's a nice way of putting it.
A Final Fantasy conversion of Pathfinder would be cool. I know people have done like D20 style 5e systems to try and get it, but
Yeah, but most people who do conversions forget Pathfinder existed. Someone made an entire conversion of all of Monster Hunter, and I have to convert all of that to Pathfinder instead.
Well, it's a lot easier to make a D20, 5e style system than a 3.5, 3.75 Pathfinder style system.
And
most people that are gonna do that work
are crazy people.
Yeah, but they're still like, ooh, I'm just gonna take a ton of damage. I mean, yes, they are crazy people, though. You are right there. No, but I haven't actually checked out FFB20 though. I don't have a lot of time to do. I wish I had more time to play tabletop. I just don't. And instead of do like a normal person thing, which is like, hey, how about you make time? Instead, I just keep finding more things to take up time.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what being, working full time does.
Probably doesn't help the fact you're also on top of being a GM.
I am a GM in 2 RPs, actually.
Yeah. Maybe there's guild house or some shit.
It's to be seen. It's a project in the works.
Fancy.
Oh, cool. It's time for the easiest mechanic in the game.
Your mom?
No.
Yeah, that was good.
Yo, your
That
mom
was a
said-
good one. That was a good one.
I didn't know your mother was a raid.
I'm fighting yours right now. Oh, someone fucked up. There's a mechanic where the boss jumps around and it tells you the order it's gonna jump around to which points. And if you get hit by any of those attacks, the boss is gonna bore you. And I'm saying that specifically that way because it's funnier. And then they spit you back at the party.
You become the projectile, I see.
Yes, and if you stand where that person gets spit, you take damage. But
How
it's
about
one
you
of those mechanics
project-
where if nobody does it wrong, it doesn't happen. But then you see someone do it wrong and you go, oh, there's the people that fucked up. Also, you instantly die when that happens. You get spit out and just fucking get
Die.
murdered.
I mean, yeah, I'm assuming you get turned into a fucking lethal projectile.
I would not make Detroit have to.
I have not DM'd Pathfinder as well, so. And I have not properly played Pathfinder 3.5 in a long time. I joined a game right as pandemic started with some guys at my old job. But then pandemic started and they went, we're still gonna do it. I went, my mom's immunocompromised. I can't just be going to people's houses and we really don't fucking know shit about fuck. So left that campaign after one session. It's part of the always GM curse.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Pass. Okay, 3rd time's the charm. I'm gonna get this gear that. See, my assumption was everyone was gonna try and get the chest piece week 1, so I wouldn't have to fight people week 2.
Ah, I see. So you take it.
No, it's the helmet week 1.
Well, I went the helmet and boots just because I also like the helmet. They went out of their way real hard on this. Ooh, that guy's name is Small Enemy. I'm not sure.
Apex, that would be 7. I mean, sure, I can handle 7 people, but you said you only wanted 5 at best.
You guys are at 6 already?
Yeah.
Apex talked to me and asked if I wanted to be involved, and I said I would love to. I don't know what my schedule is right now because I just hopped on a new thing, and the amount of work that's going to be per week and what time I have to put aside for it isn't known yet. Who the fuck just?
Oh no! It's it would be 5 to 6 hours on Wednesday, at around 9 p.m. my time, 9 p.m. my time.
See, I don't know.
Which is Atlantic, so you're Eastern.
It's same time.
Yeah, so you're only 1 hour behind me, so 7, 8 your time is when we start for 5 to 6 hours.
Mm-hmm.
On Wednesdays. So there, now you know.
What fight
Yeah, I added 2 because they were hey, wait, huh? And I'm alright. I will say, after these campaigns I'm doing right now, I will make a hardline rule of please no double booking yourself.
Yes.
I'm gonna take a
Because
shot on the
if Pathfinder's getting this interesting, then I can't afford a lot of people to be double booked.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna take a shot in the dark.
That's why I haven't attached myself to anything.
Who made the monkey noises when they figured out you were doing that?
When I was doing another one, Kiwi and Scraps. And
I was gonna say, let me guess, Scraps.
Well, they're already in my Conan campaign, so it's fine. Listen, I'm all for like more people playing. Oh yeah, I want to play. And I didn't think so many more people would be so interested in the second one as well. So I was already like, yeah, sure, double book, I don't mind. And then Apex was like, yeah, I've been asking everyone if they want to play. And I'm like, oh god.
Uh-oh.
Oh my.
Which is why after these ones, because I refused to go back on a promise and an invitation, because that would be a terrible shitty thing to do, and I'd rather die than do that. After these ones, I will be going, okay, no double booking, because I already know Kiwi and Scraps will probably be in every campaign I would do if I let them otherwise. And God bless their souls, I love them. Okay.
Kiwi's kind of fucking. No, Kiwi's cool.
I started to realize that armor does not. Actually, no, sound check up the max dex. How is the? Oh, that should be correct. I don't know why it's doing that.
I'm gonna go ahead and start moving these over.
That's weird. This is the big fucky wucky. But the numbers are correct. Alright, I just want to make sure the numbers were correct.
Wait a second, I'm looking at this wrong. Hold on. 12. Sunday.
Alright, I don't think I've missed it. Spell! I have missed. I almost deleted that shit. Spells! What spells did I give this fucking Dedic Paladin?
Yeah, what spells did you give it?
Okay, I have to check how... Is this a full class level or only caster level? Caster level minus 3, but 10... Okay. I don't know if you can dig out of... Oh, Apex says you're cool, Detroit.
That is false.
You're correct. It is false, but I can't even. I actually feel like shit if I said that.
Do it. Let
Do
the
it. Feel bad.
feel bad.
Oh no, I don't want to. I don't want to make fun of my friends.
Script exchange. No.
Unless they're making fun of me.
Go down the wrong hallway. Yes.
Did you?
I did, yes.
Paladins, prepared caster.
I went down
Do you
the
prepare?
crafting hallway
Yes, they are.
after that.
Okay.
Cool people that I thought they were cool. Damn. It's a shame that you believe that. Now to do uncool things like buy materials.
Other stuff. We'll go with other stuff. Fine. Magic.
Okay, now turn down the music before it gets loud again.
Now we go. Midget house complete.
You focus your aura on ally now to reroll a fail saving throw against a charm fear effect with plus 4 sick opponents. If you don't have the aura of the course last with, the spell has no effect on the target's fear. If you don't, the aura plus 3 so I have no effect on any charm effect on the target. Okay. If I lean down too much, I accidentally started hiding behind you three.
Don't make any loud noises. Kira gets very easily spooked.
No, I. Okay, maybe a little bit. That's not actually incorrect. So I.
Alright, note to self, be all out.
Not what I said, but okay.
What guard been taken away?
Oh no! Keep forward.
Keep pulling and scaring yourself?
Yeah, I forget I can't take full damage. There we go.
I've got nothing yet. Back up until
Alright, okay, if you're gonna talk about the okay. Light. I think light have a fire health at point. Yeah.
I hope my mic really didn't pick up me fucking snapping.
I didn't hear a single thing you just said, Cosme.
God.
I'm not cool.
Apex, you're gonna have to stop calling people cool.
Well, they don't have to stop. They like feel it, but they're still incorrect. I just figure remove paralysis.
okay, so that's expensive.
So, in the new VRC update, there's a face mirror, it doesn't go away until you unselect it. But I had it on, I just got a jump scare by my own fucking character. For reference, yes, it was cupcake.
So I've had that fucking dog in my head the entire fucking day. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba.
We all share a single brain cell.
Ba 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 ba.
Do we have red dye by chance?
No, but go to the old house. I'm literally surrounded by it.
That is true.
Ba ba ba
Oh,
ba
damn,
ba
we
ba.
have beetroot soup.
I
Not beet.
can't. It consumes me.
I also forgot that we're like right here next to a bamboo forest.
Listen, if I get loud, it means it's funny.
It's true, loud does equal funny.
Yeah. Simple. It's math. Quick math.
Loud plus sudden equal funny? Question mark? What is this? It's the last fight.
There we go.
Magic Sako. I'm having vicious deja vu. There's something bad about to happen, and I don't like that because it's like.
Damn.
What?
I already know what Magic Circle does, and man, do I want to not have to read through this entire thing again, just to double check that's how it works.
What big thing? I'm not sure.
I need to figure out what to rename this. Oh, that's... Oh, there's not exactly a lot of spells for messenger shit in here. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. What the fuck are all these litanies that don't tell you what they are? Litany of warding. Litany of righteousness. Litany of entanglement. Litany of eloquence. Litany of defense. Okay, I understand what those are. I mean, no, those are now. Shut.
Come on.
I'm gonna kill you.
It's like the most obvious.
Yes, but I'm still allowed to beat your ass sideways.
A weird direction to.
How does that? Yeah, how do you...
Not in terms of like doability, just the fact that someone would.
I was going to say that my brain is not voting. I am not focused. I am eating fucking shitty Haribos at midnight. My brain is not functioning.
Listen, you understand what it's like to have your ass be sideways when it's sideways.
I'm gonna pretend like I heard that and understood it.
Yep.
Well, you did. Smile.
Hi, Kiwi.
Hi, Kiwi.
What? Oh yeah, I wanted to ask a quick question about curses.
Ghosty's nuts. Yeah, go ahead. What do you need to know?
But before I start, wait, you guys, have you guys heard of e-girls? Now get ready for ladies.
Ladies, nuts in your mouth.
Shut the fuck up.
That was a pretty obvious one. You really... Much like that dick in your mouth, you walked right into that one.
Alright, occult curses.
Eviscerated. Obliterated.
No occult curses. What the fuck? Oracle.
Curses. Who are you cursing?
Themselves.
Myself.
Okay, now the paladin is done. Even though they might not be used again, but now I have ported them over as well.
Paladins are cool.
I'm a paladin.
I mean, that being said, like if I get bored of here's the thing, I might not seem it, but I love data entry. Just leave me at a computer, let me play some music, not have anything fucking like, not have to do any chores, not have to cook anything, just be like, ooh, I get to do data entry all fucking day.
Data entry is really pog.
Yeah.
Now, if I do get bored of it today, though, there's like, I have like 10 different races I need to write the lore of.
Don't get issue.
I still didn't understand when she said Gosman, because you said it too quietly. I have music in the background.
Issue, not an issue me.
What about the water anvil? It's private. Technically, it's public, but I'm not giving the link out.
I'm just posting the link everywhere I go. D&D /D&D. Here's the word anvil. Look at it, guys.
Don't you? They would rip me in half.
Look at all these cringe stat blocks. Ooh. I don't even know what a stat block is, by the way.
How do you?
You know what?
Alright, can I get reclusive as my orc curse, like I talked about before? But since you're now wide awake, I like your opinion on
Reclusive.
reclusive. Yeah. I could post it in streaming.
Already found it. You're reclusive and paranoid to the point that your allies cannot easily help you in the times of stress or unease. When you are in combat, you and an ally must succeed at a melee touch attack to affect you with touch spells, and you must attempt saving throws to resist all spells cast by anyone other than yourself, even those cast by allies. Instantaneous spells you cast only affect yourself as though you were one caster level higher. At 5th level, any spells you cast only affect you, as well as modified by the extend feat spell. They do not increase your level or casting time. At 10th level, you're immune to charm and spell-like abilities. At 15th level, you gain spell resistance equal to 10 plus your oracle level. Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, we're gonna also have the thing.
Fine print.
Yeah, but the only problem with it is I would want to change the flavor text to just being like reclusive, but not paranoid. Is that possible?
Not the point of the course. The course is that you are magically paranoid and you suffer for it.
Yeah, but
You
it's
know
not
what
it's not a detriment otherwise.
Yeah, if you're just reclusive, that just means you're an asshole. Not that you're cursed.
Listen,
It's all about opportunity cost. Opportunity cost.
listen. There's about like 5 different fucking oracle curses I could choose that do nothing for me, and RP or gameplay wise, and I could choose one of those. I want to do this one because it felt kind of hard for RP reasons.
So you want to get rid of one of the more interesting RP elements?
Yeah, I like because I don't want an oracle curse, but it's a must-have. So like 5 oracle curses that literally do nothing to my character. The downside does nothing, the benefit does nothing. But like if I do that, then that's cringe. But I actually want something that doesn't have an RP downside, but like actual mechanical downside.
Oh my god, is that...
Well, speaking of courses, I posted one in Filthy Memes. Have fun.
I'm currently being covered by OSL.
You know.
It's currently being. Oh, hell yeah, OSL bullied Georgeman.
Yeah, for some reason, you popped up directly on top of my fucking...
Oh, oops, sorry.
As soon as I said, oh hi OSL, I just saw my icon fucking disappear. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, you got replaced. Immediately, OSL steps in front of you.
Damn.
Destroyed.
I guess that's true, disposable.
Ah!
Guardsman, I've made 2 diamond backpacks.
I have to look back on because I can't be asked.
Also, Kiwi and Guardsman, you're gonna have to reset your spawn. So I moved the bed.
Oh,
Cool.
Alright.
huh?
Okay, now, let's see, try to do a bout of more Festo.
Every so often I just see purple appear behind OSL.
Oh shit, Detroit's covering
Sorry,
key.
please.
I need him.
No, that's
shit.
fine. That's fine.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
And OSL's guarding Guardsman. Alright.
That's also fine.
That's fine too.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm not too concerned.
He looks so threatening as he slowly moves from behind OSL.
Hello, I'm here to check on your guns and well-being.
You've never once checked on a gun.
You've never checked a
Do
gun
not,
once.
do not lie to me.
Listen, when am I allowed to touch guns? Everyone either keeps it to their chest or they're covered in blood or blown up.
You're the goddamn quartermaster of Masaru. That's your job to keep track of that shit.
You should,
The
at the very
weapons
least,
we have
keep-
now, I'm not allowed to maintain.
Okay, this is the best I can do.
But you
uh,
are still in charge of making sure that they are properly distributed, and even if you're not in
Yeah.
charge of maintenance, because it's beyond your whatever.
Skill set, whatever.
That does not mean that you don't have any
Honestly,
agency in them, because
I've done it
eventually
to
it becomes
myself.
your responsibility to make sure that they are not being abused by Masaru members. Keep track of which Masaru members have had weapons distributed towards them.
Mm-hmm.
I have. just, last time I checked on him, I remember he kind of went fucking mad.
Inquisitor.
And,
It's
you know.
and that should be the fucking Witch Hunter hat. I don't accept this.
Wait, what?
Last time I said, oh hey, at some point, let me check out your firearm, he decided to use it against his own sibling?
Oh.
Like a week or two later, he used it against his own sibling. I'm like, that's not what I meant by a functionality of firearm, but sure.
Still, regardless, you still have you do have a certain level of agency and authority.
I know, it's just fun not doing it.
I know, but you just don't do it, which is exactly why you're well, let's just say
On that
your
list.
lack of performance. No, it's not on the list. Lilith just has very little faith. Well, very little faith with Dexter, because he's kind of pathetic.
Why would he ever be pathetic? Oh fuck!
Awesome. I'm gonna tank fight. I love it.
You literally went up to her, and when Masaru
Hang
guns
on,
were
sorry,
around
one
there,
moment. No, sorry, one moment. Because why is there's a zombie over here, like 3 times the health. There we go.
Don't ask me, don't know.
you literally went up
Ooh,
to
I have
her.
a song.
Went up to her talking about Masaru training, like let me
Masaru
walk
training
over-
and guns, and you said, what do you expect me to do? Says the quartermaster.
Yeah, what do you expect me to do? Honestly, I enjoy playing useless character, like useless people in actual important jobs. I've done it multiple times now. It's so much fun. If Dexter dies, honestly, becoming a fucking crackhead around the corner is most likely. Gonna be honest.
Alright, okay. I read through the Oracle curses and I came to conclusion. About half of them, about 75% of them, basically do nothing for me and only a detriment. And about 5% of them are straight up min-maxing cringe shit.
Sounds
And
like
the one thing
Pathfinder.
Yeah, true. And the one thing I want, which isn't min-maxing, is just I need to rephrase the wording. aka I don't want to be paranoid as a character trait. It's the only thing I ask for that one. Or else I choose the min-max thing. Because that's the only thing that would actually work for me. Because these are cringe as fuck. Like, I get like free shit for no reason. The downside doesn't affect me whatsoever.
Wait, are you looking at drawbacks or what? Wait.
No, Oracle curses, because I need at least one Oracle curse. And I have to take it, which is, with the specific Oracle curses are a downside, but also you get an upside. But the thing with my character is that it's either just all downside or is it all upside, and that's just cringe. And the one I want to choose is downside and upside, but it's like a huge downside for something that's barely even an upside. And
I mean,
it would be balanced. It would be balanced if I took out like the paranoid aspect, because I want to be reclusive. The character, I'm okay with the character being reclusive, but being paranoid is way too far.
The problem is that reclusive really isn't much of a downside.
Yeah, it really isn't.
Paranoid is actually the real downside of that. Reclusive is almost entirely flavor.
It's just
Yeah,
five.
but here's the thing. The other things I get to choose aren't downsides whatsoever, and that's why I don't want to choose them. And I'd rather just have that one, which is a kind of a downside rather than me having no downside. You know what I mean? Because I could just choose the min-max, basically, no downside, only upside, which is cringe, and I don't want to.
Damn it.
You could maybe add in one of the curses or do a downside dark. Like, is it that you don't want to RP out the curse or the downside of it?
I want to RP the downside of the specific you're paranoid. Just the fact that being paranoid means a lot more than what I can handle.
Right, and every curse is meant to be viciously crippling. Even
Yeah,
though-
that's the point of a
None
curse.
of these curses, about half of these courses aren't viciously crippling though. For me, I could literally just survive through about half of these.
Hey, we should post the list because I'm actually interested once I'm reading to look at this list because I don't have like encyclopedic Pathfinder knowledge.
here.
Oracle list?
Oracle curses. Streaming no mic.
Kiwi. Kiwi, just to be clear, like how bad they are normally supposed to be, but they backed down really fucking fast because no one wanted them.
Yeah, but that's not what
Sightbound,
it is
you bond with a particular 10-foot square, and must remain within 1,500 feet of that site, or immediately become sickened. You must succeed at a DC 15 Fortitude save each minute you spend outside of the boundary, or become nauseated. Every hour spent outside of the boundary, you also take 1d4 points of Constitution damage with no save. You die. When within the range of the bottom site, you gain +1 to your caster level when casting Oracle spells. You just die, is the plot.
Yeah, but I'm never gonna choose that. I'm gonna choose the ones that
Or
really,
do
do not have no
Uh,
downside.
Ask Java that, not me.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's a Java thing.
I'm a dip because
You're not dip, you're Guardsman.
I'm a dip out. Jesus. I have a good spiel. Good like on what the fuck ever.
Like elemental imbalance, I could take that and literally just
Oh shit.
get something that kind of won't affect me, but at the same time kind of will. But then like it's like, it doesn't.
On the jungle temple.
It's lame.
What do you think a curse you would have been placed upon by the ancient golden ones be?
Got fucking.
If you're simply reclusive, then that's your natural personality trait. That's not a curse.
That's not a curse. That's something that it's like, say you're a Glenn, you eat a lot. That's not that's not
I
a
don't know why
personality
you'd
trait.
want to
You
be
eat a lot.
paranoid, because having a paranoid character in D&D is like the coolest shit in terms of like RP potential.
For you. This isn't
Also,
about
let's also
you. No, I'm just kidding.
Kiwi. Let's not pretend that your character, your origin, heals everyone by healing yourself and always casting spells only on yourself and never anyone else because you never have to, and you only ever be buffing yourself type character would not love reclusive. That's still min-maxy shit.
Yeah.
It's compared to the other stuff, it's way less.
Fuck, I fucked up.
No, but it makes sense for my character. That's the reason why I would want it. Because rather than an arbitrary, I decide that, then it's the game that decides that. Like, okay, it works.
Well, then you have to. The curse is that you have been made paranoid and want to be isolated from people.
Yeah.
But that includes being paranoid. You can't nerf. I'm not gonna just nerf the curse by half.
God middled, elemental imbalance. Fucking. I don't know what that means. Death? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, fucking, what's it called?
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to, branded. Branded, God Meddled, or Elemental Imbalance. Those are the three that I would imagine the Ancient Golden Ones would give me. Which doesn't make any sense by the fact that it's just Ancient Golden Ones.
Well, regardless, it's still that the point of curse is to do something like that. Is they had the effect to RP out in the first place. It is meant to be something that is a burden on you. So you still gotta pick something that is a burden, because curses are not something that is light.
This is stupid. This is not.
No,
not you. I'm not saying you're stupid. Something that happened to me just now.
No, I mean, but like the burden I'm placing on myself would turn into like, instead of I'm doing it, it's the game also like aiding in that, because it is a burden.
Yes, but
Like-
the thing, but things happen in the game outside of your control.
Yeah.
Which then you have to react to or deal with as a character. When an enemy
Yeah.
swings a weapon at you and hits you, that is the game doing something to you.
Because there's nothing, you can't 100% facilitate everything that happens. Like there's going to be the curveball thrown at you that is going to make which makes like realistically encounters fun. You know, when you're role playing out those disadvantages and drawbacks that your character carries on.
No, because it is a drawback. Because once I get because in Sun Gold it heals me. I have to, because it's not me healing, it's the armor healing. In a sense, could work with that. I have to take a save every time I want to be healed, and I could just not take my healing. Or is that not enough? But again, branded God Metal, which I don't think makes sense, but still there. Or elemental imbalance, in which elemental imbalance would be wacky. I like branded though. I think branded's kind of cool. Because it makes sense of what I want to do with the character design.
Okay.
But at the same time, I don't know if it makes sense. I don't think it makes sense with fire. Or maybe it does. I don't know. Does it make sense?
I don't know, does it?
That's on you to say.
Kind of depends on you.
Do you want me to Do you want me to talk for your gods? I'm sorry.
For
I'm
the-
sorry. That's
for
for
the
like
fire.
the ancient golden ones. That's for the ancient golden ones to decide if like branded. Yeah.
I mean,
No?
if you speak for the gods, i.e., in encounters like that, it would be stuff that would be trickled down from Tira.
Yeah.
Like,
But I'm in the sense of like what the gods give me if it was a curse.
Ah, shit.
In a sense, what branded makes sense, or would they blind me? Would they make me die immediately? 'Cause there are some...
Okay, you know what? If you're asking me what curse they would give you, I'll look.
Again, then it starts to think like, wouldn't you just have like the homebrew that curse because it would be something specific to them, or would it just like?
You don't know
something- I
that.
don't think-
Yet. Smile.
Yeah, because I would want a curse that makes sense with like the ancient golden ones, other than just me choosing a random one saying like this has to make sense. Smile. Because again, some of them could work. They just need to be reworded instead of it being like a demon does it. Like, oh, it's the ancient golden ones that do it. But like, I don't know if you want to do that.
how they're looking into it.
They make me a lich. Smile. No, that's one of them. I can trigger the transformation into a lich. Normally, one must expend years of thousands of gold pieces to research this deeply personalized method of attaining immortality, yet in rare few cases the chances of ill fortune can conspire against an unsuspecting spellcaster. I could be a lich. For free! A curse, smile. Or to be immortal, to work for the ancient golden ones. I'd be undead. I think that, oh, what the fuck, that's interesting.
Valve dramatic would change how healing effect feel.
Yeah.
Those two really good ones.
Which ones?
I'm not gonna say yet.
Like as a base, or would you need to reword them?
No,
Or is it just
that,
good base ones?
that just outright like this weird they're like apathetic.
Which ones?
I'll tell you once I've looked through all of them. Don't worry. No, never mind. I know. Forgotten.
Forgotten?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't want to choose that one because it was gonna be weird for the other members of the party. That's gonna fuck up the other members of the party. That's really selfish. Really?
People find it difficult to remember who you are. The memories of you are often clouded and inconsistent. This tends to make social interaction difficult. Because, well, I'll tell you why. Hachigo's entire thing right now is his entire original clan and, like, nomadic tribe completely disappeared and no one remembers who they are because they found something belonging to the ancient golden ones and they're just gone. And eventually the father showed up again and he was just fucking... he was just a fucking withering mess and looked like he's been through hell. So, Forgotten, you'd suffer the same curse.
Okay.
And that's not bad for the it makes it difficult for the party, but it's fun to act out those difficulties.
Well, it's annoying when the party members just straight up like forget you could do stuff or like forget you would do all.
What the party? The party would. Well, that's something that the party has to overcome with you if they wish to support you.
Yeah, that's the point of Kiwi. That's like it's something that has to be overcome, and it adds fun roleplay aspects with the difficulty.
Yeah, but it's kind of uncomfortable for me as a player to do this to the party.
I'm one of the party members.
I would need consent from everyone. I understand you. I need consent from everyone. Okay.
I doubt anyone will have an issue, but okay.
I mean, I need to make sure of that. I can't just like straight just do this and just like, oh yeah, fuck the party.
Well, we're building our characters based on our preference, and how the party cohesion works is just how it works out. I mean, you're not building a chaotic evil. Oh, I'm going to do all this evil stuff and screw with the party that way. This is a social aspect. This is something that is like, yeah, it's gonna be weird, but it's not gonna ruin. It's not gonna ruin the whole dichotomy of the party.
Mm-hmm.
It's something that is gonna cause you anguish. Like it would be up to the party. It would be up to the party to do their best to try to nullify the effects.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the reason I want to ask for consent because this is an active thing the party would have to focus on. It's on.
Well,
are you okay
why don't you just ask and go to the mountain?
Yeah.
That is the gigs. I was just ask people separately.
I know. I'm so fucking smart. I'm awesome. No, actually, I shouldn't say that. It'll fucking provoke Apex.
I mean, it's not
Provoke
like my character's a proudful warrior who will literally point the sword to someone who offends her her honor and stuff like that. Who will probably literally either threaten a character or party member if they do it bad enough.
I don't know. It's a bit. I'm gonna ask. I'm still gonna ask, but I'm just saying the reason why I feel like I need to ask for consent because it feels weird to like. It does feel weird to have like the party, like to force the party to say like forget the character. Sometimes like just forget it, like force like an action.
Well, they'd only forget it. Like, if you continue doing memorable things, they will, like, they'll forget they'll forget the specifics of what you've done, but they could understand that you have helped them. They just don't know how or why.
Yeah.
Like their memory would be constantly eroded, but as time goes on, it'd be harder and harder to delete you from their memory because you've been with them for so long.
Yeah, I would still like to ask for consent for that to be like an actual thing my character has then. Because it fucks with other characters. That's what I was trying to get at. Can I at Grudge the Mountain? Oh, I can.
Yeah, unfortunately, you are a moderator, so yes, you can.
Unfortunately, what does that mean?
You can at people.
It means you have the permission to do so. I respect and approve of any apps you do, because I don't believe you would ever abuse it. I say unfortunately because I'm being funny about it. Like I always say, have you not noticed I say that a lot? Whenever about some things, so I'm like, well, quite unfortunately, I blah blah.
Because it would be okay if it only affected me, but since it's affecting the party, like RP wise, it just feels I would like consent. That's why I want to rephrase that. Yeah.
Any curse you take will affect the party RP wise.
Yeah, it will. Yeah, that's the thing. Like that.
Some are more explicit than others, but anything that determines how you play your character in terms of personality or play, even decisions of this is how my character acts, that affects the party.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is very like this is different. This is a lot different.
It's not different because it still incurs a reactionary things with the RP wise for the party, because these drawbacks and curses are not something that can be ignored. No matter what curse you pick, it's going to affect the party on a certain level because of the nature of the curse.
Choosing to be a class affects the party.
Yeah.
Every choice, mechanical and social, affects the party in D&D.
Yeah. My character.
I understand why you have
I'm all these gold.
I understand why you have reservations about that specific one. I just think that most people here just seem to think that you are unfounded on them.
Yeah.
As
I don't think
you
guys
are
around this.
as in that you are focusing too much on the specific of this affects the party, but everything affects the party.
And everyone's quirk is going to affect the party.
Choosing to be reclusive is arguably worse and affects the party worse than choosing to easily forget it. I would rather play and RP throughout a story with someone in my party is easily forgettable than someone who's a dick.
Again, this is what I'm comfortable with, which I want to end the conversation here then.
I understand that. Who is on the party?
Apex, Explorer, OSL, Scraps, Kiwi, and Steven. I have talked to Steven exactly once. But they seem cool, so.
Yeah.
Steven's cool. He's just busy moving still, right?
I don't know what Steven's up to. I haven't talked to them en masse in a while.
bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. But yeah, don't worry. I think everything will be fine.
Most of the people in the party, like they're really good when it comes to just role playing encounters and just like impromptu things in general. So like it's going to be actually really fun and interesting.
Yeah, just the initial thing is I'm uncomfortable with it initially. As long as everyone says that they're fine with it, I'm fine with it.
Sure they will, but yeah, I understand why you're asking.
Okay.
Oh god, I'm having low tier god clips on my timeline.
What did you do?
I don't know. I should just it's low tier god like talking like actually like something important, not being a meme or
I
stupid.
don't think that's true.
They're talking about the YouTube stuff and how like supposedly like a lot of like YouTube is a lot of people are talking about how YouTube is very fucked.
In terms of,
Racism and favoritism.
I mean, yeah, that's been a known quantity since forever on any platform.
Yeah, just that a lot of people started calling out YouTube recently.
This wouldn't be the first time YouTube's been called out for things like that.
Mm. And so now the clip is just of low tier god basically like talking like having a heart to heart with his chat. It's like, what the fuck?
Why?
Listen, low tier god, it has no right to be talking anything about no nothing.
God.
I feel like I accidentally deleted something extra. I have to double check now. Eh.
Wait, Dr. Pepper's only a US thing?
No.
Oh, I'm glad to.
Listen, it's super easy to lie to people. Smile.
Is it easy to lie to people?
Sometimes.
What's that value if you word it correctly?
Oh, it has a different recipe in America.
Yeah, like everything, it usually uses less expensive ingredients to deal with the sheer amount of quantity they have to make, reducing the quality, as is just a fact of life.
Well, it's not a quantity thing. It's more of a shipping and distribution thing.
Bit of both.
America's is big and long.
And bad.
I need to get ready for Fractured. Pre-meeting starts in about 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, how you enjoying? I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, well, be a good alternative to what is real life right now. Alright. Y'all take care.
Alright,
Have a
bye,
nice night,
Alessio. Okay, I can now move Detroit back to the main group.
Wait, you got moved?
Yeah, because I don't want to have everyone covering the donation stuff. I mean, technically,
SMH.
I mean, technically, I can try to fix it a little bit, but yeah. It's within me.
We are here to kill chaos.
Oh, hi. Thank you for the follow, the DC. Yeah, it's... I have a lot of shit I have to move over, and I have to fix a bunch of classes that have a bunch of stuff that's bloat in them that I need to fix the concise... By that I mean links to a website and other shit. No, I've been using Foundry for a while. It's just that out of so much shit I have to port over, and I've just been doing it on a neat necessity basis. I'm moving nearly everything over, because I have like a fuck ton of bestiary stat sheets that are super useful just having fights in general.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna go play some Star Citizen. I hope you guys have a nice one.
How would you go? How would you go? Sit on my dick. Own.
That took you a while to get to that.
Yeah.
Listen, I tried.
I should time that. I'm gonna look at the VOD and time that.
I'm gonna time that. Wow.
No. Bane over. It's a mix of homebrew and official stuff. There's a fuck ton. The main problem is, well, it's primarily that the people in charge of doing this have stuff like this. That's just like, you don't have to have it there. Unnecessary. Who's the feng shui?
The pee poof. Not before I leak the clip.
For a number of rounds. That should be you, not self. Self isn't a declaration. It has to be the official term that it has to be is you. I don't care if that's semantics. It's like Pathfinder is built off of semantics. Second judgment. What happened to the first? What first breakfast? I know. It's a triple lightning bolt.
Wait, what?
What? Yeah. Well, no. It will be target you. Pathfinder would officially use the terminology target you. It's important, I swear. It's not just me being crazy. Mostly. Yeah, well, no, it's okay. The main thing is when it comes to... Pathfinder is very, very anal about how everything is worded. Like, if it's a burst, that implies it moves outwards and is affected by walls. But if it says spread, then that means it spreads evenly throughout and the walls don't stop it, etc.
This is a light.
Now would you wipe my ass? Oh. I do. Hell, I have it on here. Let me fix all this first, and I'll show Gosha Shoshi at least. Stalwart. Okay, fortitude. Okay, even just temporarily, I can close all this. Here is the regional map for the current campaign. Let's just shrink it up a little bit. It's not too much. It's a piece of paper. Well, the thing when it comes to like every type of aesthetic for maps has a purpose. Like for if I could have every single thing I would need to like have a nice, properly papered map, I probably would. But I also feel like you miss out a lot on having the proper colors and everything on the map as well. So I kind of prefer the more, like, this map can't possibly exist if you actually try to draw it. I also usually don't include meaningless or small towns. So sometimes you'll see that towns are really far apart, but there's plenty of towns between them. And also, this is actually a massive map, all things considered. Let's see if I can show the difference just between these two towns. These two towns are nearly 1,000 miles from each other. Which is unrealistic. Yeah, it is a long bridge. It is actually. Ooh.
Ah, yes, the big bridge. The big bridge conspiracy. They could never make a bridge that big.
Well, yes, a big bridge that looks like you could really have a battle on it.
No one's ever had a battle on a big bridge before.
No one.
It'll never happen.
Actually, like the massive compass in the background. It's like oddly threatening, but it really, really works. Meteors at there. Actually, I really like that one. Yeah, yours. Yours look really. The work you've done so far on yours looks really nice too.
I should work on a map.
Everyone should try working on maps more often. They realize how painful it is to make maps.
Yeah. Honestly, if I wasn't doing like VRCRP stuff, I'd be working on D&D stuff right now.
Just double book yourself and be swamped,
I'm already
Smile.
double booked. So yes, I am then by result swamped. Ah, dang, I did the stupid thing.
Oh worry, I understand your pain, Detroit, as you understand mine. One day I will be out of the forever DM situation.
Nope. That's a lie.
I can dream.
Yes, we all can dream.
I can do the big dream. I'll be a player again one day. Oh, the clock module? Yeah. This is a bit loud. Yeah, the clock mod. It's actually a bit more than that. One sec. Because I want to get Inquisitor done, because Inquisitor being done, it helps so much. That's another class I don't have to redo later on.
Inquisitor is...
It's not just the clock module, it's the entire fucking calendar. Yeah, it's an entire full calendar with every single month, date, day of each day, the weeks, the holidays. Look at it! Currently, I've been somewhat lucky with my towns because the main towns that people choose to live in are like fucking metropolises where I can't fathom actually charting out the entire fucking thing, and instead it's just, well, I guess I just, hey, the assumption is that you know where you're going, and then once you're there, if it's important, there will actually be a battle map. Because the idea of having to map out everything,
A lot of work. to
even
map
just
out
is,
towns.
I tried the first time, I died. Like, it took too long. Well, the third judgment, just after second breakfast.
Japan.
16th level. Okay, only 3 things left to do. Slayer. Team Slayer. Beep. 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 Boo. I should have seen that coming. And then final true judgment. Actually, wait, I should probably. But yeah, you stop using. Yeah, it. I don't know what one note. I use Road Anvil because like it. I don't. It was the first one I found, and at this point, I don't want to switch off because that's a lot of work, and I'm lazy.
OneNote's nice. I've used it for a couple non-D&D related things. It's...
Oh, it's my. Yeah. For the most part, I guess I'm just attracted to the fact that I can make it look nice and stuff, and people can look at it without too much trouble on my part.
Yeah.
I only have one brain cell. I have to use it as is to do this prep. So, okay, so Swift.
Go down the wrong hallway twice. Yes.
Instantaneous. That be useful on default. I got this one for us. Yeah. Yeah, the main thing is, when it comes to writing, it's purely a matter of, like, being in the mood to do it. think I just swallowed air.
I mean, you swallow air all the time. Well, breathing?
Stop being semantic with me. I say, as someone who loves the semantics of
Yeah.
Pathfinder.
Something pot kettle.
I'll kettle your pot.
Once you tell me what that actually means, sure, go ahead.
I don't want to, because I feel like that one actually comes out as sexual. I don't want to anymore. Yeah, I'll probably eventually I will have a proper understanding of CSS or someone else who does, and then I can have my word anvil look nicer. Okay, Inquisitor is technically not done yet. There's one last thing I have to do. Well, there's two last things I have to do, but these things shouldn't be likey. So I can just do them. One song's actually quite extra about it. Pump up the volume. For the campaign, so far what it's been is that the original religion within the region has been is disenfranchised the correct word? It's been effectively banned and even part of that had slowly kind of just been dissipating because the gods or kami for it have kind of like a lot of them are gone because they died. So the government in charge of the region for the most part have well, they've effectively went, hey, well, here's this other religion that is now all hey, it's a new one. Hey, it's a new one. Yeah, follow these guys. The old religion is now banned, even though many people still actively practiced it and had faith in the old kami. And that caused massive amount of tension throughout the region. A group of people gather up within one of the major towns where technically the religion has not been banned because it's impossible to do so because the kami is still alive and actively right beside the town and could kill everyone if they wanted to, and so it's a dumb idea to just ban it outright because that would just be irresponsible. The overall government of the region versus the city council and ministry of the city of Mizuno Miyako do not get along, and for the most part everything's kind of just charades and just everyone holding a dagger behind their back shaking hands between the two of them. Due to a previous incident 2 years ago, where the kami became corrupted temporarily and caused problems throughout the town, the shogunate, which is the main primary government of Koshistoshi, which is the overall country, decided to do an inquiry to see whether it's worth still worshipping him, or if there are such people and should need to be dealt with and removed, aka kill them, kill the god. Because, haha, progress in technology. The town doesn't want that and have done everything to barely cooperate. Due to an incident in which another mysterious being who people believe to be another kami shows up, destroys nearly an entire district in a single slash of power, with nearly all of the main party who was there at the time got incorrectly assumed to be partly responsible for this, and are now on the run from the shogunate with the actual town's own ministry and guards helping them, and as well as most people being relatively helpful and nice to them because they are seemingly chosen by the kami who everyone worships. Multiple factions are at play to either cause one thing or the other. Everything's very political in the background, but it really shouldn't be, because, like, hey, we should all just be doing the right thing, you fuckers. But there's clearly a lot of, like, hey, what if I just pretend your godchild has been dead for years and then give them back to you, having clearly had the ability to revive them, smile? Give it to you now, right here and now, as, like, a gift for, like, haha reason, smile? Yeah, shit's fucked. So now they are on the one from the shogunate, and they're kind of trying to figure stuff out and trying to force people to actually explain to them, like, the more, like, proper back end of what's happening. It is. Things are slowly escalating, because they have fought a wide variety of motherfuckers, including, Grave Knights, which are basically Death Knights, Demon Blade wielders, the strongest samurai in the entire fucking country, who they have not actually beaten whenever they've shown up, but have been saved from having to deal with every time they have been unfortunate enough to have to directly deal with them. But yeah. Right, I need to make the buffs now. Annoyingly enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, you did? Eh? Oh, I see it. Just a clip of it. Yeah, for me, because of how I can't avoid. For the longest time, I actually avoided having to use a world anvil, but I'm at a point where I can no longer do so. So yeah. Because it's like, oh, I have to not just have this, it's in my head, smile, to be like, oh, I have to actually let people have public access to this whenever they want. Because they need it at this point. So Detroit, are you winning, son? Detroit's dead. Oh, everyone's muted. Well, that explains that. canker. Looks interesting. I'll have to check it out a little bit later. When my brain is not at the bare minimum power. Okay. Wait, what is this? Weapon damage. +1 on every one for every 3 levels. Animated map? Yeah, I've been able to have a bunch of having to have anything actually animated has been so fucking nice. I used to be on more tranny, and even putting a single weather effect caused, like, killed half of my players. Like, the CPU, it was, no. I have a fuck ton of stuff. I have a massive amount of map parts. You always need to always share your own in the D&D stuff, though. There's no way to show this off. Alright. social justice.
Justice.
Why is that what makes you unmute? Alright. I actually usually have Apple Watch I use to like make my own. Ba, 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 ba. Wow. Piercing judgment. I haven't read. Oh, this. Yeah, battle maps is always weird because, like, yeah, if I just use what I like the build-up map stuff, I lack the ability to make really particularly interesting things, unfortunately, which is like, gotta just live with. But yeah.
Everyone should just battle with their imagination.
Smile?
Like the good old days.
Yeah. Alright, I have to be right back, because I have to go to the bathroom, so I'll be back in like 5-ish minutes, hopefully sooner, but yeah.
Oh, they're away. That's not good. What's up, Lycos? What are you up to? You playing Minecraft right here?
I was. I logged off right now. I'm just currently eating.
Yeah. How's chat doing? What's chat eating right now? You all snacking? I got some ice cream. What are you eating, Lycos? What are you up to?
One of those Hello Fresh type meals.
Gotcha.
Life fresh meals. But it's chicken parmesan noodles.
That's nothing bad. Dreams, hopes, and dreams, dreams and hopes. That that's true. They do. That's the nice thing about hopes and dreams, especially those of players, is that they don't. It never tastes the same. They're all very unique in their own flavor, depending on Who and what how. Yeah, they'll never run out of hopes and dreams. Yeah, that is a point. I don't know, do NPCs have hopes and dreams?
Do. That's only if you give it to them. Have you heard of some really evil things where the big guy can do for is like a super powered fireball, but it's in a small orb that's tied, and when he loses concentration, it just boom. So if they try to attack him and stuff, it just goes off.
Welcome back.
Hey. So what caused the conversation of hopes and consuming the hopes and dreams?
Echo said they were like eating dinner, and I'm like, okay, well let's chat here.
I'm actually kind of hungry because the fucking supper we had was the shittiest chicken outfit I've ever had, but I think they put pesto in it or something.
Man, it's just like I'm not also eating chicken Alfredo.
It's almost like I'm magic and know what you're eating.
Magic. How did they do that?
They
I've
just
got-
took the streamlet on them with their phone.
I've got ice cream. So I probably have a different meeting because of that schedule.
Because you're hungry. Yeah, I do need to eat some hopes and dreams today, alright, who am I kidding? Well, that's why I'm going to go hail with Java. Once that stuff starts. Plus one sacred bonus. I blanked out. What? I disassociated for a moment. I'm sorry. I'm back. Yeah, Inquisitor level. Levels against bonuses made against critical hits. Inquisitor. And this is 10th level. Yeah, alright. Okay. chaos. That's the wrong one to put that in. This one. Purity. This song is going way too long. Okay. Increase. Okay, so for some reason, I've been typing increase so much it stops fucking making. It doesn't seem like a real word anymore. That's when I don't actually do anything. Same with this one, technically, which please do a freebie. Yay! But so, if you were to make a Pathfinder character, what would you want to make, Detroit?
I don't know. I don't know builds super well. Since I haven't really played Pathfinder 2 in depth, and the one time I did, I wasn't playing my usual. I was trying to fit a niche. I like rangers typically. I always deviate towards some sort of ranger. And I like warforged or wood-based elves. So it'd be, you know, anything that fills that kind of ideology.
As compared to the metal-based elves.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's wood elves, and it depends. I mean, it's setting dependent. Not, but you know, typically, and then once again, it comes down to setting. But sometimes there are elves that aren't explicitly like, hey, nature, in the more extreme way. They're like, hey, kind of modern elf magic city. Like a lot of my because even Lord of the Rings, like, you know, there's a difference between the elves of the wood and the other elves, like the elves of the river.
True. Well, I do have the type of separation with there's normal elves, there's desert elves, snow elves, tree guard elves, and those are kind of the main ones. Like I wouldn't really say there's really a difference between wood. There's not really any wood or high elves. There's drow, but we were basically dark elves, but they aren't evil because Lolth doesn't exist. So why would they be? Which is funny, like, someone wanted to play the Dryder, and, like, I had to be like, wouldn't there be, like, any... And people were like, wouldn't people be racist against them? Is what, like, the asked them, like, why? And you go, because they're evil. And I go, why are they evil? Because they're low. And I didn't have to say anything. They went, oh. Like, it was so weird for them to be like, oh, wait, people aren't going to hate me because there's no love. Okay, Inquisitor's done! Alright, Wait, I guess snow elves are, like, mainly in the north. I don't actually know what they look like yet, because that hasn't been relevant, to be honest, besides, like, white hair and shit. Desert elves are the brown-skinned with white hair. Then the tree guard or tree guard elves are just built different is the problem. Where like they're literally just objectively the strongest type of elf, do not pass go, and as such you don't actually have easy access to play one. Like you have to specifically have permission to be a tree guard elf, and even then, like the tree guard elves have next to no reason to ever be outside of the tree of the world. Because, like, their entire country lives in that tree, specifically with the exact purpose of gunning down anyone who tries to destroy it.
The only reason would be is if the call to adventure for that campaign involved that, and, like, doing something involving that, based on those words. But that'd have to be a specific campaign that you're planning, and then even then, that's not a, like, you get it because I'd imagine that's like one of those in this setting. Yeah, I gotta tell you a bunch of shit that your character that a lot of people might not necessarily know.
Yeah, to put into perspective, the average bandit is like level 3. The average guard is like level 2, but like the like guards who get with the job are like level 5-ish. The average everyone is usually like level 1, etc. The average tree guard elf is around level 16.
Yeah.
Like they are all there specifically to be like, you're not touching, you're not getting to the core of this tree. Yeah, they're really strong. I do have to write about them, but they are absurd. As for as for like the wooden, you mentioned like the wirewood, yeah?
I didn't specifically.
You said wood-based construct or something, or maybe my brain was empty. Oh wait, you said warforged.
I said warforged. I like.
Yeah. The problem is
warforged is my go-to in a setting that will allow it, but obviously.
Yeah, Pathfinder doesn't by default, and mine doubly doesn't. Instead, it has the craft born, which is is me going, you know what? I don't want to ever be compared to the Warforged, and then the first thing that happens is like, I don't see the point of any of these. What about the Warforged though? And it's like, they refused any explanation except Warforged isn't even in Pathfinder. And they go, oh, and then they left. They didn't even care. Like they were like, why did you bother? Why did you do this? You have no reason to do this. What about the Warforged though? What about the Warforged? How dare you try to be different? So I have the Geoborn, the Majitborn, and the Shockborn. I'm going to briefly describe all three of them and let you make your own choice. The Geoborn are kind of steampunk robots based on heat power to exist. They are very classical gears, furnace, brass, all that type people. They're usually actually kind of big because they're bulky and they're usually made with alchemical reagents and stuff compared to like magic. And they can be considered the heat-powered Craftborn. Secondly are the Majitborn. These are the magic-powered Craftborn. They all look like really creepy, horrifying porcelain and metal dolls. With just white porcelain masks that represent their overall psyche, that if they shatter, they begin to look even more and more unnerving, with really long necks and really weird spindly limbs that are just able to go in completely unnerving angles. And then finally, the Shockborn, who are Mecha Gundam Lightning Vikings.
I see. I don't know. They all actually sound like interesting just because they're different. I
Yeah.
don't know. Now, do you mean Vikings as in like societally, or do you mean like aesthetically?
Bit of both. Like they're nice people because they're part of the Brigandine Pact, but aesthetically they are very Viking with like lightning. Like they can have hair, and if they do have hair, then it's lightning based. But they don't have to. But they're very meant to be like the more like very advanced high fantasy sci-fi type look. In terms of like what they are, but they all try to dress like Vikings because they love it, and they're all and they're all based around it. They're meant to be the electrically powered Craftborn, which is meant to be incredibly weird because people don't know about electrical technology in the campaign. Mainly because the Shockborn are from a different universe, but I'll get to that way later. way later. That would be... Actually, some people might never get that explanation. But know that in the previous campaign, there was a massive plot twist where they reached a ancient enshrined city to an evil god who had invaded the world and tried to destroy everything. And it was a modern-day city in ruins. With, like, robots and everything. And it's just, oh, everyone here's dead. But the robots are still fucking fighting any incursion happening here. And no one has been here in a few thousand years. And that's where the Shockborn are implied to be similar to that, in that they are also, like, survivors from an incursion in a different universe who have fled to this one.
Okay. It's interesting that you went universal and not like world. Well, I mean, I guess universal can also be like effectively planar as well as worlds. It really depends on how your setting wants to handle it.
Well, I can blatantly say that. One sec. If we look at the planar map.
Okay, let's see your planar map.
I keep right clicking. I need to stop right clicking.
There we go. A good old fashioned planar map.
Yep. When I say out of the universe, like this is the universe, all of it.
Yep.
The Craftborn come from out here in a different one.
Got it.
What's happening is this thing happened to their universe. Because this is technically outside of it. This is technically outside of this universe.
The Nightmare Sea. Fun.
Yeah. So this happened to multiple other universes, and all of them just started fleeing to a different one. And most of them didn't have magic, so that was the main problem to begin. The fact that this universe has magic is why they're even surviving to begin with.
Got it. It's whatever that threat is has problems dealing with magic naturally.
Yeah, because magic and like faith and stuff actually function and can actually give power to like the infinite human spirit and etc. So I can tell you that thing is locked up in here now. The thing that attacked at 8-ish thousand years ago, no 4,000-ish years ago, was simply a toy made by this thing to be like, get me out of here. And it has attacked multiple times, and it's currently stuck in here. But if not before, like 3-4 different universes were already destroyed, with the last hopes being, we don't know, just send this somewhere. We know the multiverse exists now. At least someone will know we have existed, and can at least carry on our memory in some shape. And the Shockborn is one of those, as is the original Shrine City. There's a few other situations that similar to that, and I'm not gonna say anything about it. I'm just gonna open up something with and not say anything about it. But yeah, there's other things that have come from other universes. But yeah, I've had a fucking Plano map set in stone for a long time. But yeah, so yeah, the shock. That's why it's multiversal. Because yeah, there are technically other planets in this universe of the Malbar, and they all have their own trees of the world. But like they're fairly independent. It's a bit weird. But yeah, because of that, I actively try to make sure that my players don't say the word English, because the word English does not exist in common.
Yes. It's common or whatever you have for setting, not English.
Yeah. Common is the. Now that being said, there was a point in time in the previous campaign where someone said in not common, "Do you speak English?" to them, and everyone went. And Mike and the player character who did actually have that somehow went, "Who the fuck are you, and how do you know that, and what does that mean about me?" Because they had amnesia.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
And they realized they were isekai'd, and that was the entire plot twist to the character that I didn't tell them about until the end of the campaign, because they left it up to me.
That's a good one. Hey, give me amnesia, do whatever. I like those twists when they go somewhere interesting.
On the other hand, one of my favorite villains in the previous campaign, he's the only one to probably get away with what he did, like aggressively so, because he was part of the party, and the party didn't realize he was a bad guy until he got away with what he wanted to do, and then he left. Is a robot from another universe who goes, "Magic, huh? Fuck yeah!" I like this magic. I'm glad to be a part of it now. And they took to it quite well.
Mind if I do.
But yeah. Sorry if I explain too much about my lore that if you don't particularly. Okay.
Fine. That's the point of asking questions.
Yeah. I really like being able to talk about the weird meta shit that's like not usually something that gets explained or talked about. Like that's always the funnest stuff because like it's never gonna pop up. It's always gonna be good.
A DM talking about DM secrets that they never get to talk about because their players never find it is always a good and fun thing.
Yeah.
Especially when you're world building and like homebrew campaigning and you just build a bunch of shit and have a bunch of ideas and it's like even with a lot of play, like, you know, campaigns aren't fast, especially with, like, it takes time.
Yeah. But yeah, the main thing is that so fuck, I know I want to talk about this because this would be like maybe 10 years before it's relevant. Like actually thinking about it, like this will might never be relevant. Is the origin of the robot who the Shockborn, there's one Shockborn who ascended to godhood. Islay, who is a goddess, he's the god of luck, light itself, heroism, and strife, because heroes come from conflict. The good will overcome. They actually had a brother named Alis, which is 4, 3, 7, 3, 1, and 4, 3, 7, 3, 2. Basically Alpha and Beta. Compared to the Shockborn, who could be called Gundams, Islay and Alis could be called super robots on the Mazinger tier.
Okay.
And they were both made by loving scientists who cared about both of them, and like they were meant to be like, the final stand against the encroaching evils beyond the multiverse that was destroying everything. Problem is, their creator, who they both considered like their mother, and like treated like people, died. Like neither were meant to have names or have emotions or feelings, but they developed it because of her treating them like people, much to the chagrin of the government she worked for. But basically, a lady went with the death, like they must be avenged. We must do our best to like rise above, blah 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 blah. And Alis went, "It's your fault. She died. How dare you? Everything happened. This is all your fault. I hate you. They always cared about you more. They won't." And the two of them basically fought to the death during the death of the universe, and only Ailey survived. Like, they literally fought until the universe was literally destroyed. Not because they were fighting, but because it was already doomed.
Yeah. You've never done that before?
Once. During a summer vacation. But yeah. Ailey's still kind of down about that. Like, literally seeing your brother like completely fucking like eviscerated by your own fucking final attack. And him going, I still hate you. I hope you die. And just being like, I have to go try to save this universe. And then failing hurts a lot.
That's rough, pal.
Yeah. Real Zuko energy.
Rough, buddy.
Now, it did mean that he was very fervorous when it started happening again to this universe. And that's actually part of why he ascended. So when you give a super robot the power, and actually give them god powers and officially declare you're god. You have all the powers of a god now, on top of anything you already had. Things get solved.
Does it? Does it?
Not really.
Solved enough, at least, because the universe wasn't destroyed.
Yeah.
Oh, in case you're wondering, A-list was totally like black and red, compared to Allies white and blue. So of course he was gonna be the evil one.
Yeah, that's how that works.
He's not really evil. He's just heartbroken and they had no real proper way to cope compared to his brother. They both saw the opposite in things.
Crazy that they would be those colors. Someone else should use that exact color scheme for something.
Mm.
Like Mario. Where's Blue Mario? Blue Mario, Yario, Sig Mario.
Sega Mario. What?
Yeah, Mario with the Sigma up front. Classic image.
But Mario! Luigi,
Mario.
she's not real Luigi. It was just Bowser in a dress. But Mario, they're real to me.
Luigi, you invented it out in your mind. It's a fragmented part of your psyche. It's called a tulpa, Luigi. You can't be living like this. Luigi would make a tulpa. 100%.
God damn it, Luigi.
You pesky thumbs.
My talking energy is starting to fade.
Sometimes it be like that.
Yeah, it do. It do be.
It would be like that. It
Do.
Be-doo-be-doo-ba.
Perry the platypus. Wait, a platypus? What's on hat? Perry the platypus?
Is Perry even actually a platypus?
They are oddly blue.
I've never seen a platypus stand like that before, that's all I'm saying.
You cannot be tired. No yawning.
Eh. Listen, I can take the quickest of break, like 5 seconds, and after stream ends, and then I can just go into VR chat when I'm totally not tired and hungry. Smile.
Probably.
You gotta eat first.
Get
No.
a snack or some water or I don't know. You're going to VR.
I already have water. So, any other thing you want me to spiel about?
Not that comes to mind. Pretty tired also. So.
Yeah, that makes sense. When did you wake up, anyways?
I wake up at 7:30. Almost 10. I'm just tired.
Okay, I'm gonna have to fucking adjust this thing. Okay. Okay, let's get down to it. Oh, okay, I'm gonna actually fucking... those... I need to think of... Oh no, I don't actually. I can just fucking... I ran out of energy. I had. I should probably cut off here.
Should probably call it a few.
Ringo Burr.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on this later. Yeah. Let me see if there's anyone to raid. Oh, that's a dumb question. OSL. Yeah, I'll just send all y'all to your OSL. Go watch OSL. They're doing more, Fractured Thrones. I totally paid attention.
Yep.
Smile.
Back to Thrones.
Yeah.
RP.
I give myself like a little tiniest break and then I can go into VR. I hope you all have had a good night. And hope you all have a good tomorrow, rest of the week, whatever. I'll probably be streaming tomorrow. I don't know what though. Cause my voice is back. My throat isn't hurting. I'm gonna fucking stream. Hope you all have fun over with OSL. Be nice. Feel free to follow if you haven't and you enjoyed what I was talking about today because I was just fucking rambling on, aren't I? I also have a Discord and a Twitter and all of that. You can see the links via Moobot. So yeah. Alright, I hope we all have a good day. Bye. Bye everyone.